Hey, my name's Brian. I used to have really bad acne. Wham, boom, blam, whammo. But over the course of a year on Accutane, I've cleared up a lot. Now I'm in the final stretches of my treatment. Enjoy my Accutane adventures. What's up, guys? Welcome to week 56 of my Accutane adventure. We've been on this for a very long time, and the topic of today's video is stress. How stress affects your acne, how stress affects you as a whole, and this whole week I've been very stressed. Not because, of a bad situation, not because of some sort of negative source, but just because I've been working really hard on an ebook with John. Basically, this ebook is just like a comprehensive guide for beginners who are just starting their fitness journeys, don't know anything about diet, exercise, how to make their own routines, how to make their own diets, how to come up with the lifestyle that they need to follow, not just following like a 6-week plan and then thinking that it's over, how to actually adhere to a program. So there was a lot of information to cover. I personally spent over 30 hours on this book. I spent the last 3 days in my room just like adding information, proofreading it, making the pictures look good, making the layouts look good. So I've been working on this for weeks with John, and then the last few days I've just really hammered it out. We put this book up last night. You can check it out on beyondthebook.com or on o2barmy.com. The reason that I'm telling you this, though, is just to let you know why I've been so stressed, why I've had so much work on my plate. Now, what you might have noticed by looking at this video is, hey, Brian, you got a few more zits than the last week, right? You've actually regressed a little bit. What's going on with that? Well, this one and this one and this one are the ones that are just sticking around. This one came up. It's a pretty big one. This one came up midweek last week, and I honestly feel that my acne is very dependent on stress. Not everyone's is, but I feel like a good majority of people's are dependent on stress. But personally, mine is dependent on stress, and because this week was stressful, I could feel this one coming up. When you feel like the underground zits, you can feel they're sensitive, but you can't see them yet, and they're coming out. This one came out really hard, and then I woke up one morning, I think it was like Thursday or something, and it was just like really big and white. There was like pretty much nothing I could do. I took a shower, it opened, and then it kind of made a scar. And then now we have one of these things, which I hate, which is like one of those like half zit, half scar things. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you've had acne before, if you've been on acne, you know what I'm talking about. Acne, scar, zit things, scab things. I hate it. Stress not only aggravates my acne personally, but as an actual scientific fact, you start releasing cortisol in your body when you are extremely stressed, when you're under a lot of stress. Now, cortisol is gonna break down your muscles that you've already created and help you add fat. Yes, it's the exact opposite of what you want. It helps you add fat and takes down your muscles. Also, just makes you feel terrible. It's just not great to have a lot of cortisol running through your body, and that comes from when you're stressed. Now, how do you not be stressed? That's not exactly a black and white subject. It's not like you can just go take some Tic Tacs and marshmallows and you'll be good in an hour, won't be stressed anymore. Just think about good things. It doesn't work that way, right? A few things that help me with my stress, though, are just to breathe, calm down for a minute, close your eyes and breathe. That's something that a lot of us neglect, breathing a full breath. I know it sounds stupid, but a lot of people are not breathing their full breaths anytime throughout the day. We're just doing these like little quarter breaths or half breaths. If you stop, breathe, close your eyes, get a couple of big, large breaths in, you'll be surprised at how distressed your body can become just by getting a full breath like it wants. Another tactic that I love to use, you guys might have heard this in another video, if you have something negative weighing on you, something that's stressing you out, just remember that in whatever amount of time, in 48 hours from now, in 72 hours from now, in 1 week from now, I'm still gonna be living, undoubtedly, I will still be me, but this will have passed. Always remember that, because you're gonna survive to whatever time is past this stressful event. It's just, you just gotta wait it out. It's gonna get there. And my last tip for getting rid of stress is to work out. Working out is it. That's it, man. When you work out, you can release so much stress, and it's almost impossible to go kill a workout legitimately, destroy a workout, get really good workout in, and then leave fatigued and stuff and still be angry or stressed or sad. It just doesn't work. For me, it just doesn't work. I can't go in there angry and kill it and then come out angry or sad or whatever. It doesn't happen. All right, that's enough about stress. Now let's talk about my facial hair. I know you guys are like, wow, Brian has a lot of freaking facial hair going on this week. Well, I usually shave my face before I record these Accutane videos because I know it's actually a little bit disturbing, and it even makes your face look a little bit more dirty, which makes you look a little bit more broken out. out, because when I shave this, you'll see a lot of clear skin where the beard is, and you'll be like, oh, there's a lot of clear skin to acne ratio. But when the beard is there, it looks like there's more acne. But my point is, I kept my beard on for this episode because I wanted you guys to see what it looks like. A lot of people leave in the comments, they say, Brian, you should grow out your beard. Like, one, it'll cover your acne, or two, I just think it would look better if you had a beard. Well, I just wanted to let it grow out so you guys could actually see what happens. Unfortunately, we're missing one important key piece of having a badass, dope, awesome beard, which is this connection piece, the bridge between the goatee and the Wolverine sideburns. So this is what my facial hair looks like. I'm gonna shave it off, but I just really wanted to show you guys so you can make fun of me in the comments. So please, pause the video and make fun of me. Please? Did you leave a good comment? Am I gonna laugh? We'll find out this week. So, what we're moving on to now is the fan questions, and the first question comes from Emperor? I think it was Emperor. And she or he says, can you use almond milk? I know you can't use dairy milk and you can't drink any sort of dairy or have anything with cows and cheese and all that good stuff, but can you have almond milk? Absolutely. I've actually been using almond milk for the last about 2 weeks, and unfortunately almond milk doesn't have the same macros. There's not as many proteins in almond milk as there is real milk, but it still makes it so I can have cereal, or it makes my oatmeal so much better than water. So I'm really glad that there is some sort of milk that I can have, and actually almond milk is really good. Now the next question comes from Nyroy and Williams, and one of them asks, do you ever get acne in or on your scalp? And the other one asks, do you get or have you had acne on your shoulders and your back? Now the scalp one, I've never gotten acne on my scalp, my actual under my hair. That just doesn't happen. I've gotten a few like right on the hairline or maybe just behind the hairline, but none actually under my hair. I don't even know if you can pop them. I don't even know how that works. As far as my shoulders and my back go, right now, when I'm cutting or whatever, when I'm not eating a ton of calories, it's all like super clear. Like I'm just showing you like one arm, like, oh, see, this is my back and shoulders. But it's really clear when I'm not eating an excessive amount of calories. But when I was eating 5,000 to 6,000 calories last year when I was bulking for 52 weeks, actually it was like 54 weeks, I broke out really bad all over everywhere. You know, I broke out on my chest just a little bit, but a lot on my back and a lot on my shoulders. And this had to do with just me eating so many calories. 5,000 to 6,000 calories is a lot of food. So, I mean, I expected that when I was doing it, and now I'm not eating that many calories. I'm eating about 2,600, and when I bulk, I'll probably only go up to 35 to 4,000 this time. Ecosai says, do you think that having acne changes or morphs the personality of the person who actually has the acne over the years that they have it? Of course, absolutely. Someone who has acne who can't deal with it the way that I deal with it, or just hasn't gotten to that point yet where you're just super open and okay with it, it's gonna bog you down because all the time you're thinking about it. I mean, you're self-conscious about it, so when you go out, you're conscious about it. That's what that means. You're self-conscious about it. So you're thinking about that all the time. And that is the wrong way to go about this, my friends. I was gonna call you boys and girls, but I know there are men and women and even extraterrestrials. Maybe. But you can't let it keep you down. You have to be confident in yourself. And I know it's hard. It's not something that you just click over and do, but you can make small steps and small adjustments to become comfortable with yourself, because yeah, you're beautiful. You're a perfect person just the way you are. But society, people have created this idea that you need to be this way or that way. So you become self-conscious because you're not. But you don't need to be that way. You are who you are, so rock who you are. That's why I make these videos. That's legitimately the only reason I make these videos, is because I want to help people become comfortable. And by showing my face, by showing my blemishes and whatnot, I hope that I'm able to show you guys, you know, the way to do that. Maybe by being overconfident with my acne, I can show you guys how to be a little bit more confident in your lives. I hope that didn't come out arrogant, but you know what I'm saying. I want to show you guys that you can survive this. You can totally rock your acne and not let it keep you down. And the last question comes from Tiana, and she says, if stopping lifting heavy weights could get rid of your acne and your scars, would you do it? Absolutely, unequivocally, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love what I do. I love it with a passion. Every single thing I set my life up to this point is just filled with things that I love doing. And lifting is probably, it's pretty close with YouTube. It's 1 and 2, you know? It's one of my favorite things. Inside of me, the way that it makes me feel is one of the most fulfilling an amazing, and I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's an amazing feeling that I really can't put into words because it's not something I can describe to someone who hasn't felt it before. It's an amazing, it's a magical feeling. It's a Disney feeling that I love when I finish a workout, that I've put all of my effort, all my mental strength and my physical strength into. It's an amazing and seriously fulfilling feeling to me. So I don't think I could ever stop that, even if it meant that I could get rid of a couple of these spots in the scars. All right, guys, there's another week of my Accutane adventure. Hopefully my face clears up a little bit by next week. I do have a lot of stressful stuff coming up this week as well. I'm printing all the shirts that were pre-ordered, have over 100 to print, pack, and send out. But I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna try to keep the stress on low. If you guys wanna add me on Snapchat, I started doing a ton of Snap stories. Basically, it's just like vlogs that are like 7 seconds long. Check it out, BRIANTURNER, Brian Turner. Add me, watch my Snapchat stories, even Snapchat me. Sometimes I reply if I have some time. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have too much energy, so I need to end this video so I can go work out, get rid of some of this energy. I love you all. Team Beyond the Week, Big J.
Lift heavy or die MIRIN!
Yeah!